the progress China makes in the ranking of doing business, to assess the capacity to do business and the conditions in which you can do business in China, this is excellent. There's still a bit way to improve, there's still a possibility to improve, but it's the same for Belgium. But what is important is that there is a strong will of the Chinese leadership to open the economy, to work together, to have a multilateral approach of economic problems, and moreover to make it possible for companies, for people that want to invent, want to invest, to do that on a fair basis, on equal footing, and based on strong rules, strong regulations, a framework where people can invest, can produce, can give the best of their talents with the endeavor to add value, to make profit. So the fact that the Chinese leadership clearly has chosen this direction is very positive. Next month we will have the biggest ever trade and investment mission to whatever country. Comes to China, 600 Belgian businessmen and businesswomen under the leadership of our princess. The princess of the Kingdom of Belgium will visit next month China, 600 people that are eager to cooperate, to do business, to concretely cooperate also in the field of education, of social affairs. So I think it's a very nice token, a very nice proof of the fact that beyond the good relations between the political authorities of China and Belgium, and they are traditionally since decades and decades excellent, that beyond that also in reality between the citizens there is indeed a very strong cooperation and a will even to extend and expand it. And the One Belt One Road initiative, I think it is a very important contribution to development. For instance, for least developed countries, the fact that their infrastructure, that some basic needs are fulfilled, is a very important impulse for their own development. And I trust that this happens also with the common interest. For more mature economies, I think that the competitiveness of, for instance, European countries needs a good dialogue with China about opening up the infrastructure, strengthening the infrastructure links with China for the future. And the One Belt One Road initiative, to the extent to which it is concentrating, focusing on that, is I think a valuable contribution. Of course, there needs to be a political debate, a political discussion about the conditions based on which this kind of initiatives takes place and how we can create win-win situations. I would say as a Belgian that we haven't been waiting for OBOR, for One Belt One Road, to already practice what OBOR aims at. I mean, a very important part of the port of Antwerp, the most important logistical hub in Belgium, is already in the hands of a Chinese company. There are other examples to give. What I want to say is that even if Belgium at this stage has not signed yet a binding document, that already in practice Belgian authorities are very open to cooperation and try to make the best out of it for China, but also for their own businesses and population and people. And so I think that in the next months and years there will be opportunities for the new Belgian government to have a closer look at the potential, the real benefit that is in closer cooperation with China for their own population, their own companies, and that based on that there should be a possibility to find a constructive agreement with the Chinese authorities.